What's up, ladies and suckers? It's TVE 365, and man, I'm just chilling in bed right now. My legs hurt. I'm freaking sore. I was working all day yesterday. Then went to play some volleyball after, bro. Bro, this is my chill day right now. I'm relaxed. Can I relax a little bit? But here we go. Week 8 of Pick'ems. Little recap. Eagles putting out work on the Redskins. Rat-a-tat-tat them butt cheeks like them. I mean, dang. We really beat that team like that, man. I did not expect that. I expect it to be a great, hard, and gritty, low-scoring game. I did not expect us to do that to the Redskins. I thought the Redskins would put up more of a fight. Think about it. That's a division game. They already lost to us. I expected a lot more from the Redskins. If I was Gruden, wherever his name is, I'll be mad at my team because they didn't do nothing. TP, where you at, though? Where you at? Kirk Cousins, the system quarterback that he is, probably is not going to be getting paid. And I don't think he's going to get replaced, but I don't think he's going to get paid. I don't think he's going to leave that team. He's not going to leave. He knows that's where his home is. He knows that's the only team that's going to give him a shot. He may not be getting that first string quarterback money, but he's going to be getting money nonetheless. So he's going to stay there. But Eagles putting out work. I said we're going to playoffs after that win. I think it's official. That was the win that we needed. Swept the Redskins. Beat up on the Giants. They're out the way. Redskins out the way. Now we all got to worry about the Cowboys. All we got to do is split a game. We're going to playoffs with the Cowboys. So I'm pretty sure our chances are very, very high on making the playoffs this year. I'm happy. And also, we beat the Redskins. So now, this Sunday, when they play against the Cowboys, they're playing for their season. So they're probably going to beat the Cowboys. So the Cowboys I don't think they realize how strong these Redskins are about to be because they're playing for their season on the line. The Cowboys still got some games. They still got some ground. They can make some more mistakes and still make the playoffs. The Redskins, the mistakes have already been taken. There's nothing they can do but play perfect football, and they won't have any chance at that wild card. But let's get into it. Dolphins and Ravens. I'm gonna say the Ravens are gonna win that game. I think the game's starting right now. I don't see the score of it, so I'm not like assuming anything. Look at the score and just make it pick. That's my honest pick. I think the Ravens are gonna beat them up. Matt Moore, you had a little good game. I don't think the Ravens are going to allow that, man. I think their offense is going to struggle, of course, but their defense is going to hold them, put on the team on his back. Hopefully, Joe Flacco has a good game. You know what? Joe Flacco bounce back game. Joe Flacco player of the game. Vikings and Browns. Vikings don't win that game. Vikings this season are starting to beat up on those teams. Vikings are starting to beat up on people. Last season, they were getting the wins, barely edging the way through, squeezing through the NFL, losing to good and all right teams. But now they're starting to just beat up on teams. They ain't messing around no more. They've been through so much. Quarterback changes, running backs getting injured, and running backs coming in. They've been through so much. It was like, you know what? Let's just play our game. Let's not worry about everybody else. Let's just focus on ourselves, and that's what they're doing right now. Vikings don't win that game against the Browns. Hopefully the Browns are going to get a win, but not this week. Vikings don't win that game. Player of the game is going to be Stephon Diggs. 49ers and Eagles. Eagles don't win that game. EDP is tripping. EDP 4 for 5 said we're going to lose this game. There is no way. I think when it comes to upsets, it's not just upset. There usually is a really good reason the upset happens. Like, except for in basketball when stuff is just random. The Nets blow out the Cavs or something like that. You know, that's just basketball. The games really don't mean a lot. So people are going to take some games off and relax some other games. Not play fully to the full potential some games. But football, upsets take a lot. They take a lot out of the team. And they need to show you something in the past weeks. Yeah, the 49ers haven't had close games, but there's not one standout player. There's nothing that they can look forward to. If the only thing they can look forward to going into this Eagle game is that at least all their games are close, I like our chances. So I don't see no upset happening. Eagles are going to win that game. Player of the game. Well, I'm jumping on the Wentz wagon. Shoot, I've been on there for a minute now. Guys, it's getting packed now. People need to scoot over. I was here for a minute. Someone took my spot. I went to use the restroom for a second, and someone took my spot on the Winston wagon. So I'm standing up. Wentz is going to be player of the game, MVP. Let's get it. I don't know about MVP of the league, but definitely in consideration. Panthers and Bucks. I'm gonna take the Panthers bounce back game. Buccaneers, we don't know what they're gonna be. They're basically the Panthers are under that division. They still have a over 500 record. Saints playing great. Falcons, we don't know what they're going to be, but I'm pretty sure the Buccaneers don't have a chance. That division right now is really tight, and losses to the Bills and losses. I mean, the Bills are a pretty good team, but those type of games you got to win if you want to go to playoffs. and they didn't. So I'm gonna say Panthers gonna win that game. McCaffrey player of the game. Bears and Saints. Saints gonna win that game. Player of the game is the legend, the Hall of Famer, guaranteed Drew Brees quarterbacking. Beastin' 4-2 Saints gonna win that game. Falcons and Jets. I would say upset, but the Falcons, they have to be pissed. I mean, if this is not a blowout, the Falcons will not make the playoffs. I know that makes no sense, but I'm just telling you guys, if they don't blow out these Jets, they don't have that fire. They don't have the fire that they had last season. If this is a 7-point game or less, they ain't going nowhere. They need to. What they happened last Sunday was absolutely unacceptable. The Patriots defense was giving up tons and tons of yardage to every quarterback in the league, elite, trash, no matter what they are. The Patriots were letting them have the game of their life. And then you want to go out there and what? Basically score 0 points. I mean, 0 points when it mattered. You guys, they scored in garbage time, but they gotta blow out these Jets if they won't have any chance of making the playoffs or having a run in the playoffs. Even making the playoffs, they gotta have some fire. Them lose that game, they like that fire out there in their asses, boy. I better see a blowout. Player of the game, Matt Ryan. Raiders and Bills. Let's go Raiders. That win against the Chiefs, crazy game. Game for the freaking ages. Beautiful. If you missed it, I'm sorry for your loss. But I'm gonna say, Raiders will win that game. Player of the game. Start your cars, Derek Carr. Colts and Bengals. Bengals are gonna win that game. Colts are struggling. Andrew Luck, please come back. They need you. This team's on life alert. I'm sorry. They need your help. Patriots and Chargers. Patriots don't win that game. Player of the game for the Bengal game. Andy Dalton's going to go off. If people don't think Andy Dalton's back, and he's going to depress us and bring our hopes down the next week. Patriots and Chargers. I'm going to take the Pats. Chargers, you guys are nice. Had a couple good wins against some good teams. Raiders and Broncos, but Patriots ain't no Raiders and ain't no Broncos. They gonna rat-tat-tat them butt cheeks. Play of the game, Gronkowski. Texans and Seahawks. I'm gonna take the Texans, man. I'm gonna take the Texans. Seattle, prove to me that y'all can really do something in the playoffs. Y'all probably gonna make the playoffs. Probably, maybe steal someone in the NFC East wild card spot or something like that. Y'all probably gonna steal someone's wild card spot. But tell me you guys could take over that division. Y'all did beat the Rams, so anything can happen. But I'm gonna say Texans will win that game. I wouldn't be surprised if the Seahawks won. Cowboys and Redskins. Like I said, I'm picking the Redskins. Texans and Seahawks game. I'm gonna say player of the game is gonna be someone on defense, and someone on defense is gonna go off. Clowney. Cowboys and Redskins. I'm gonna take the Redskins in that one. Redskins. What is it called? Yeah, like I said before, this is their season. If they lose this game, their season is basically over. And the Redskins are a playoff or failed team. They're not a team that's like, oh, if we miss the playoffs, maybe this player develop, we're gonna be pretty good. No, the Redskins need to go to a playoff for this season to be successful. And I think if they lose this game, they're not going to playoffs. Steelers and Lions and Redskins and Cowboys game. The player of the game is gonna be, give it to Kirk Cousins. Why not? Give it to you like that, man. Just give it to him. Steelers and Lions. I'm gonna say go with them. Lions, they'll come back this game. I say this is the game the Lions come back. I feel it in my gut. I feel it in my heart. Matthew Stafford gonna finally show why he got paid all that money. Broncos and Chiefs. Let's go. Them Chiefs gonna win that game. Those are my pick'ems. Hope you guys like, comment, subscribe. Player of the game for the Chiefs and Broncos. Of course, Alex Smith, the MV motherfucking P. Peace, y'all.